Hello and welcome back to the bar. And this week we're starting another new series in the history of the bar. And I want to be talking really over the next 10 weeks or so. I'm going to talk to you about how my view of perception is everything and therefore invest in it. Perception of delivery, perception of the value of a PMO, but managing perceptions is absolutely crucial in order to generate rewards that are very, very high indeed. So, two different scenarios. One is a delivery scenario, and the other is a PMO. And then two dimensions to that. One is for customer-facing projects or deliveries, and the other is for internal portfolios. But the same issue exists, which is to do with managing perceptions. It's a great opportunity. So what do I mean by that? Well, today I want to focus on managing customer perceptions and what we mean by managing those perceptions, and also the sort of rewards that you can get from it. So it's as simple as this. Imagine going into, so I'm someone who's not particularly technical at all. So when I go into a shop and I'm looking for an iPad or whatever it might be, I've had so many occasions when the salesman has come to me and told me that it does this and it does that and it's got this functionality and that functionality and how brilliant it is and it's wonderful and you really should buy it and buy the next model up because it does this, that and the other. And actually I'm not interested. What I'm interested in is the problem that it solves that I have. And often, more often than not, that question is never asked. No one actually says to me, so what is it you're trying to solve, Mr. Taylor? What is it that you're trying to resolve here by buying a whatever it might be, an iPad or whatever? And the thing is that by asking that question and by taking that approach, you align with me in the way that I'm thinking. And therefore, I like it, I feel confidence with it, and I start to build some trust in it. And delivery is no different. So if we look at customer delivery, you're selling a product or a service. Your customer then buys that product or service. So someone who's bought that service has put their neck on the block and said, I'm prepared to invest the company's money in this product or this service. So they're in the spotlight, and therefore it's your responsibility as the supplier to make sure that you support them as such. And the sort of thing I mean by that is just simple things like having a clear plan of when things are going to happen and what they can expect. So by that, I mean, and here's an example. It's really not very complicated, but I've got a nice simple plan of the implementation of this product that we've sold to our customer. And it tells me, when the system's going to be set up, when it's going to be configured, when it's going to be delivered, when training is going to happen, system go live, system sign off. And I can also see how it's relating to invoice points and purchase orders, etc. So, from my perspective, what that does for me is it makes me feel a level of confidence that the person I've invested in, the company I've invested in, are going to deliver because they have a delivery methodology. They have a way of doing it. And it just feels, I can see it. I can see when things are going to happen. And people like to see when things are going to happen. The impact of that is whether you're good at delivery or not so good at delivery behind the scenes, you present this picture of organization and perfection. And people feel good about it. And therefore you generate this perception which is comfortable, and inevitably, therefore, when the next product has to be ordered or service needs to be considered, you will be right up there as a supplier that they will speak to because they've got confidence and trust that you deliver, and your investment the investment that they've made will be delivered in an organized and a structured way. We had a chief executive who bought he bought our product in order to run his projects, our PPM tool. And he actually said that for his customer facing projects, he reckoned he got a 20% uplift in sales and revenue because they were presenting themselves in a really positive light and generating trust and confidence with their customers that they were a good delivery company. They had a good way of delivering their products and services. 20% uplift, surely that is worth investing in. However you do it, just present yourself with your best foot forward. delivery is a sales tool. Use it that way, and good luck with it.